company is Black Series Edition LLC with gunmetal crystal edge technology screens. I like that. I'm gonna start saying that from now on. Okay, so we're gonna be putting on a how-to page on the website because we get this all the time. People asking us about motorized projection screens, fixed frame screens, and we've done quite a lot of demonstrations on motorizers and just about everything you could possibly think of, building your own projector stands, stuff like that. So I'm going to be going through this search area right here, which I had no idea was there, which I should have known, but I didn't know that at the time. And now I can just go through and just pull up categories of videos that we use basically to all these test demonstrations and projects and stuff we're working on. We can now add them to a how-to page, which I'm going to be actually doing today. I am going to be doing the ultra short though right now when I get this done. So I'm building me a special page. Actually, we have a page already on the website. I need to activate it. Let me see. Let me go over to our page over here. So yes, we have more knowledge because like I said, we've been around longer. I have built all kinds of fixed frames and motorized screens, and not saying motorized screens, but I've had painted all kinds of screens and we built some customized screens. So I want to put a how-to on the page. I have one here somewhere. Let me see. I got a link page on here, but I'm gonna turn it to a how-to and links. So I've been dying to do this. Should have done this a long time ago. And this helps customers out because it shows them how to, we can put a lot of those demonstrations on there to help them out. All right, let me see. Where is this thing at? That's the test page. That's the Sugar Plum Fairy. Where is the links page? This is a link page right here. All right. I need to navigate this up there. So I need to go to, what's going on here? No. Okay. I need to go to the page of, no, it should be a navigation bar. Navigation bar should be here. It should give me access to the menu. Oh yeah, this is the one I can actually bring the pages up. All right. So let's go over here and find that link page. So I'm gonna do something with it. I just haven't decided what I'm gonna do with it, but now I got an idea what I want to do with it. Let me see. Where is it? I had to shrink this page a little bit. No, we're going forwards. Shrink it. Oops, wrong button. That's magnifying. Come on, work with me. Trying to see if it's there. Man. All right. We got home page. Let's bring it up a little bit more. That's the demo page right there. So it's not in there. Okay. So we've been asking us questions like painting motorized projection screens. We've done so many of them. So I'm just going to load the page with easy way how to paint motorized projection screens, how to do fixed frame screens. And when we do fixed frame screens, we explain to you all the ins and outs about different forms of fixed frame screens because not all fixed frame screens are the same. They come with interesting attachments to them. Our experience with elite screens. I like elite screens at the end of the day, but I will never touch a fixed frame screen from them ever again after what I went through with them because it was a bit of a nightmare. I actually had this happen live. But motorized, yeah, because there's no parts attached to it, so I don't have to worry about that. But anyway, not all fixed frames are the same. Shelby's are heavy. I had one of those. It was the equivalent of lifting a 57 Chevy car door. If you ever lifted one of those, that's a freaking heavy door. It was very, very heavy. It was not light at all. The fixed frame screen by Elite Screens, which again, very nice screen. I give them credit on that. I could lift 126 with one hand and carry it down the driveway. Literally did it in the video demonstration. Shelby's are freaking heavy as I don't know what. And yeah, you're going to make sure that thing is anchored to a wall because that thing will come down on you. Another thing too is one of the other problems we found out with fixed frame screens, the corners. So the corner pieces that connected together, some are made of a mixture of plastic and metal, and these could easily snap. And if one of these snap on you, you got a frame that's going to be a little bit crooked. It's going to be a little bit off the wall because the frame is going to be a little bit bent. Oh, here's a good one where you basically slide the L brackets into the grooves. Sometimes they're not filed correctly and they don't slide all the way in. So you have to get a file and go in there and do it yourself or some kind of grinder. I had to do that myself. The L brackets couldn't fit in correctly because they didn't file them down right. Experience I had with the 235.1 silver ticket screens. Fantastic screen, fantastic system to put together. They use a peg system, which I like better. But when you're doing the 235.1, the holes are too big. So when you're feeding the tension rods through, they will have a habit of popping up right through one of the holes. And you'll have to go down and feed it again. And it'll pop up and feed it again and pop up and feed it again. I literally went through when I was building the 235.1. If they made the holes a little bit smaller, you can just slide it through and be done with it. But no, you'll have to go through that. What's another crazy incident that happened with a fixed frame screen? Let me see. I'm trying to think of anything else I ran into. I can't think of anything else. Another thing too, if you're installing a fixed frame screen outside, we do prefer you do wooden screens, but say you want to put a fixed frame screen outside, you want to get some poly and you want to coat the black velvet, because if not, when it rains, it will bleed into your screen and you'll come outside and you'll have these little lines in your screen. You're like, what the heck is that? That's because the velvet, when water hit it, bled into the screen. That can happen. If you're installing a fixed frame screen, now when they sell fixed frame screens, they have a divider in the middle where you separate the middle bar because it's cheaper and easier to ship them that way. You have to make sure that piece is actually secure if your actually heads outside, because if you have any place where wind can hit your screen, ours was on a deck. So when wind hit it, it actually bent the screen. It pushed the middle part outward and caused the screen to bend. So there's a lot of stuff. And there's stuff with fixed LED lights, but not all LED lights are the same. Not all motorized projection screens are the same. There's a whole lot of stuff. All right, let me see. Where is my menu? Let's go to management again, and let's see what we can basically move this up a little bit more. I need this here. Can we get that there? I see the sugar plum there. I see the test demo page there. I don't see this there. That's what I don't see. If I move this up here, what do we get? Do we get the test page? Where is the link? Like literally it's not there. Oh, yeah. That'd be my fault. Let me bring it down some. I'll put it right there. That's my fault. I basically opted out of the menu. I need for that to show. Alright, now we got it to show. Where is it coming in at? Let's see where you're at. Okay. Page a little bit more. I'm not seeing you there. Alright. And maybe we have to remove one out in order to put in another one. So I don't know which one I'm going to take out. Maybe that'll activate it. Maybe I have enough room. So we'll go in and we'll bring out the page again. And I'm going to remove one of these, which I don't need. So let me see where we have. We'll take this one up. And I'm going to hide that. Alright. And you're already there yet. Alright. So where's my page at? And I'm going to take this one. And I'll hide you. Test demo. So where are you? Alright, let's bring you down again. Try this again. Oh, no, wrong button. You're not there. That's weird. Okay. Everything else is there. Oh, the headache of the freaking navigation bars. I hate these things so much sometimes. Let's see where we're at. Try manual 10 again. Alright, why aren't you popping up? I'm gonna put you right here. You gotta pop up. You got test demos. You're over test demos. There's nothing there. So why aren't you there? Okay, if I stick you in over here by contacts, you gotta pop up. You have to pop up. There's no way where you're not popping up. Let me see something back now. Alright. Just trying to figure out how to put it in the navigation menu, and it's being a bubble. Literally should be right in there, but it's not in there. Test demos, all that's in there. Alright, I know what to do. I'll do this instead. Alright, let's go in. Let's see if we bring it down here, bring it past this, see what happens. Test demos right here. Let's go here, and let's basically opt this option out right now. Let's see what happens. See what we get. Let's go to links page here. I see test demos there. You have to be there. There's no way in the world the other one can be there because we just opted out. So that's virtually impossible. That would still be there if I opted out. I need that how-to page. Test demonstrations. Alright, I'm going to expand my page. Come on, give it to me. Don't fight me. Don't fight me. Give it to me. What the freak is wrong with you? Why are you fighting me? So I can't expand my page. I should be able to expand my page. Test demonstration, demo. Navigations. Figure out what the freak is going on in here, because this doesn't make any sense. If I'm right here, this is the next page. I'm right here. What's the problem? But we can get the Sugar Plum Fairy to activate, but this one activate. What is wrong with this page? And we're having all these problems. Is there permission settings on this? No, it's everyone. That search engine, all that's working correctly. Have it set to a home page that's running out perfectly, so it's no problem there. So what is the issue? Why are you not basically activating? I'm curious. If I stick you right here, right there, why do you have two about pages? Why do you have it? What's it there? We have two about pages. Why? Now let's see what happens now. You have to be there. There's no way in the world you're not there. Okay, contact us, demo page. Let's see where you're not coming up at. Let's see. Is that true? I think I see it. I think it just popped his head up. Let's see, where are you? Let's buy here now. The shipping contacts us demo. Oh, this is going to basically drive me to drink, and I don't even drink at the end of the day. This is going to drive me to do it. This is the one thing I hate about doing the navigation page. Can be a freaking nightmare. Let me see. We're not changing color. I need to figure out why this is not activating. Let's go to the nav. See what's going on here. I see where you're at. You're right there. All right, you're showing where you're at. You're just not coming up. All right. So bring you back here. Put you right here under the Sugar Plum Fairy. Sugar Plum Fairy, we can activate. She will pop up. Test and demo page just came up. This page right here is biting me. It should be right next to test demos. Sugar Plum Fairy should be right here. All of these are not activated. So let's do something here. Let's take all these out, see what happens. Remove these. Take these out, hide these. Remove this. Let's see. That's all done. That's taken out. That's taken out. There's no other pages. So these are the only pages here that are available. All right. I'm gonna have to add a new page. If it's not going to allow me to add an original link to the page, which I don't know why, because this is an actual already built, set up page ready to go, I'm literally going to have to build me a brand new page, which I don't want to do because that's just too much work for me to do. And this page is already here, ready to go. Just have to go in and just change some things on it, and that's it. And that's pretty much what it is. It's an info page anyway. So let's see why the page is being a headache. All right, let's see. Let's shrink this. Let's try Mr. Bird to drink. All right, so I don't get this. Sugar Plum Fairy is taking this spot, which I don't know why it is. We have the home page, we have the shopping and contact us and blah, blah, blah. All that's there. All right, this is what I'm gonna do. Because if I think it's doing, I got a funny feeling that's what it's doing. Wix and their freaking temperamental software. I'm gonna save this for a minute. I got a weird feeling that if I reset, it's gonna pop up. But we're gonna go out of here. Let's publish this real quick. Shouldn't do that. You should automatically see a change right there in front of the door. Let's come to this site here. See what's going on. This Navi, why it's acting up this way. So refresh on this. What do we have in the Navi? Alright, we got the black shop. All this is here. All that's there. We have the Sugar Plum Fairy. Links and info. Oh my goodness, it popped up on us. So wait, you could do that? Then how can I know that you extend the page then? That'll just make it so much easier. Got to come down. How many things are basically popping up at the bottom? Wow, no one will ever figure that one out. That's a great place to put one at. You won't even see it there unless you happen to find a backlink. Oh, what's that? That doesn't make any sense to have that even there. That's where they stuck it at. All right, if that's the case, can I expand the Navi page to make it wider to accommodate this right here, that's right there for some strange reason? Let's go back over here. It's there, it's just different stretches. Let me make my Navi page wider. Alright, apparently it's enough room on it. Go back and forth, right? Okay. So let's go back over here and let's hit the reset. Nope, it's still there in that one spot. There's a navigation page. And it's not responding, which even makes it even more funnier. Ah, yes, the confusing nightmares of Wix. Let's figure out why that's not working and why is it showing up there. it's going on as an extension. Why is it extension? I need it to be an actual page. So if I take this out, this is already hidden. This is the hidden page. All right. And this is an extension to the page. Gee whiz, I don't have to build me a whole nother page. Oh, I hate this when I gotta do this kind of stuff. It drives me nuts. Gee whiz, it's gonna be a whole lot of work, man. I don't feel like doing this right now. I got too much to do on my plate to build a whole nother page. I gotta put links in and description in and blah, blah, blah. Drop a ton of videos and players all in here. I already did this already in the other page. It would make it so much easier. Thank you, Wix! Making my job a little harder today. I got crap to do today. I got time for this nonsense. Oh man, I gotta test this invisible product today. We got the freaking stuff we're working on. I gotta blast that and test that today, see how that's gonna react today. But I go through this mess. Gee whiz, for goodness sakes. And therefore, this is some of the frustration I go through in my day. This is why I'm in the park. I'm going to the park today. I'm gonna stare at the freaking horse. That's where I'm going. Alright, no use in complaining and crying about it, because crying ain't gonna fix jack at the end of the day. Just buckle down and get it done. At least it'll be done. Alright, if I do bring up a page, where is the page gonna go to if it's not going to the Navi? The Navi won't take it. Navigation bar. Alright, let me see. Because we need that in there. I need that. That should be in there. I swear. Okay. This right here, this is good when this is all connected. This is all good. Demos we definitely need. We definitely need that in there. We had a shovel come. All in there. Sugar Plum Fairy we actually don't need in there due to the fact that it's not even going to be ready yet. Even showed it off. That's not coming out till 2024, so there's no point in having it there. Alright, so what if I put you, alright, you won't come up here. And I'll take this and put this down here. Let's see what this does. Alright, take the monster, bring it down here. Give me the monster. Give me the monster. Give me all that. Bring it all down there. Alright, now. Demo test page, all that. So all this is here. All this is locked out. This is still activated. Hide that. Alright, all these are unactivated right here. These are all the pages we had designed for showrooms. So when we finally finalize everything, and like I said, Marketplace is not going to be there, but I am going to need an info page. I need an info page to show you how to do so. The problem is just trying to get the info page to freaking work, because for some reason this navigation area in here is not connecting right. I should automatically be sliding there. It should pop up with no problem whatsoever. It's not doing it. It's literally fighting me. And you have to go through this from time to time. Not everything on Wix explains their demonstrations or the videos like it's just as easy as building a website. No, you're gonna go through some stuff on here. You're gonna have all kinds of freaking code confliction and all that stuff. Yeah, it's gonna happen. Trust me. Any program's gonna do the exact same thing. And sometimes it's just not. They're not talking to each other. It's just the problem. They're not communicating with each other. You're gonna go through that. Alright, let me see. Navi's not gonna allow me to do this. Why? It's just fighting. It just won't allow me to do it. Can I go to, let me see. Go to site, set login memories, blah, blah, blah. We don't need any of that. We don't need store pages because we're not putting another store in. And after testing, we need all of there. I'm gonna have to build me a whole page. Funny thing, we build the whole page. Where's the page gonna land at when we build the entire page? What do we have here? Header scroll. We don't need that. What if I want to change my header design to something else? Can I actually, would that fix this mess? Let me see. I don't want to do color. I want customization. how we want to do this. Design. Alright, I know this one on here. Let's see, come out of here. Design, new design. You know, like all the upgrades you add to this page, you know, one of the things you don't upgrade is the navy bars. And you should upgrade these. These things need upgraded bad. Let's see, settings. I need settings for this unit. We're not doing advanced settings. We don't need design for this. Let me see. If you want to do it that way, or that way. That's one way on the other page. We can do these right here, but I don't like those so much. I like these much better. This one right here. Man. Okay, we'll keep it at that. Let me see this one for a minute. Let's go into preview mode, because I don't like to keep coming in and out. Test demo page. Now it switched the entire navy all the way around. Gee whiz Louise, my goodness. Sometimes I hate to be in here sometimes, I tell you. Alright. Now we're missing that's going. That's not there. I don't know what's with that settings. Go to design. Okay, undo everything, put it back to where it was. Alright. Let's go shrink this before we save anything, so we make sure we got everything back. Nope, I think we're doing too much on that one. Alright, demo page is there. Out. Contact us, about us, marketplace, that's there. I need the landing page on that one. Okay. So we can't take that out, that's not going to work. We're going to have to design a new page. That's literally what's going to have to happen. Time we got, because I got to be out of here today. Things to do. Come on, phone. Which side are we working on with the buttons? I can't stand these phones. They make the buttons so freaking tight to the freaking frame. You really can't tell where the freaking buttons are at. Look at this. What the heck? If I sound frustrated, that's because I am. Because I hate this crap, man. There's some stuff I hate doing, and this is one of the things I do not like to do, because we have all kinds of complications that pop up in here that drive me nuts. So these freaking pages I designed, these are all pages that I actually built. These things become headaches after a while. So I'm trying to figure out how to get this, because the how-to page, pretty much it was supposed to be simple and plain. Wix, you're supposed to take the how-to page out of the selection, activate it, take it, put it in the menu, drop all the videos, boom, 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 save, done, move on. That's what they're supposed to be done. But for some reason, the page does not want to be recognized here at all, period. Does not want to be seen. Yeah, this is a headache. Make sure everything is here, it's activating right, okay. Test page, demo page. There's a demo page right here. Demo page, where is my test page? Test page is here, so I need the test page to be there. All right. Let's come out of here. Let's go into preview. Oh, look at this. It made an option at the bottom now. So option is down here. There's an option area down here. Don't want an option area down here. I need to be there, in there. We don't want it at the bottom of an option page. No one will see this. It's virtually impossible for anyone to see that's actually there. Gee whiz Louise. All right. Why is it coming down as a second link? It shouldn't be there coming down as a second link at all, period. Oh, all right. That, my bad. I messed up on that one. That's my fault. I literally didn't see that there. The main page option. That would have made things a little easier for me. All right, cool. Oh, what the heck are you doing down here then? What the freak? Seriously? You're not supposed to be down here. You're supposed to be up there. You're in the wrong area, buddy. You're supposed to be up here. All right, let me see what's going on. Home page, Black Shop. Where are you at? Let me see. Are you up here? Okay. Let me go to preview. Let's see what's going on here. This. All right. Demo page. So Black Shop. Okay. I'm gonna basically just add you to a main page because that's when I'll have to do it. This is crazy. I'm going through this mess. All right, let's get back to Navi, please. Let's get back in here, and I need to blow this up. Matter of fact, I can see it from here perfectly fine. All right. Okay. Let me see what we got going on here. We don't need any of these. Let me put this one here. Here we go. All right, let me see. Right here. This is contact us. Contact us needs to be on the main page. It has to be on the main page. All right. Let's see right here. We need the links. Links has to be on the main page. Test demonstrations. All right. It's there. So that's good. What else is coming up? It's not on the main page. Let me see what you want up here. Okay, that's good. Where's links at? Links is on what? Okay, links is on the main. It should be on the main page. It literally should be there. There it is. Gee whiz. I had to go through all that. All right, let me just make sure everything else is where it's supposed to be at. We got it right there. There's the links. Demos. Do we have I think something's navigating is pushing at the bottom. Let me see. Okay. Let me go to preview. See what's going on with this nightmare. Just trying to get one page to pop up. Yes, we got the contact us. Yes, Black Shop. Yes, all there, all there, all there. Yes, that was a freaking headache. All right, let's come back in. Let's shrink this a little bit. There's my home page, contact page, Black Shop page, shipping, about us, demo page, and test page, yes, and link page. Boom, boom, boom. Got it. Headache, freaking headache. Yeah. So when you watch the Wix commercial and it goes, it's easy, anyone can do it. Anyone can do it, but this is literally what you're actually going to be going through. This is what you're going to be going through. Late nights of screaming if you're doing a stream on your phone, or basically screaming at the screen. That's what you're going to be doing. Because there's going to be some stuff that just does not want to work. And do not call technical support, because they may jack your page up worse than it already is. Trust me, I know this. I've been through this before. I've had Wix for a very long time. And I had technical support one time wipe an entire front page gone. So I had to do it all over again. But we got our page here. Now we can put a page in here to show you how to do stuff at the end of the day. Because I get it from customers all the time. First they're painting. Can you paint a motorized projection screen? Yes, you can. We got so many demonstrations on customization. We did the Pac-Man screen. We did the RetroPie screen. We did the Bio Nuke screen, customization screens. We're gonna have them on there. How to build different frames, stuff like that. We're going to have smaller frames to show you how to basically put them together, stuff like that. Just magnetized by larger size. So we're going to show you all that cool stuff, because this is all the experience we have been doing it. But we got our link page. Yay! Thank you, Jesus. Yeah. It's up there. It's up there, and it's happening, people. It's happening. All right. Let me see. I need to go in and come out of preview. We got the Navi. I'm not touching anything else in this Navi. I'm never going to touch anything in the Navi ever again. I was freaking something else. But you learn stuff. Stuff is going to be a little bit nightmarish from time to time. Not everything's nightmarish all the time, but it's good that these things happen because you learn stuff. You learn stuff. I just learned it a few minutes ago when I was actually trying to get the navigation page to work out, that you can actually make pages that can pop up, links that can pop up at the bottom, or you can make them part of the main page. And it's right there. It says main page, which I didn't see, which was my fault. Other than that, they got one of the things I do like about Wix. It's a shame we're gonna have to sue these jokers, but and I'm not getting into that. Like I said, we're not talking about that anymore. But anyway, as I said before, is they have tons and tons of updates. There's just so much stuff they have on here than any other site that I've seen so far. I haven't been to GoDaddy yet. We are setting up something on GoDaddy anyway. Because we have a new company coming out in 2024 involving that glass technology. But it's going to be a little different because, you know, Leviathan, Sugar Plum Fairy, all of those, even Taco Zone screen paint, stuff like that. I'm not going to have any. I'm not going to be doing all that. We have somebody else, like I said, going into this partnership. They're going to be doing the advertising for these products. But I'm trying to figure out, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out, we should just do, in that contract, I might just want to do physical screens only. It's so much easier to set up a physical screen. If you have to do paint on, you have to do someone to come in and paint the screen, this and the other. I don't know, I guess they'll figure it out from there on my end, but excuse me, with a physical screen, because that'll make it so much easier. Some places don't want to paint, they just want you to hang the screen up. Okay, let me see. And then there's a screen coming out in 2024. Oh, that's not the glass screen. The glass screen has nothing to do with that. We got another screen coming out, physical screen, also coming out in 2024. And this one is being custom designed strictly for the game show. We're not game show, you're not talking about the projector show they have, they show up all the, yeah, we got one with custom engineering just for that alone. There's no information on it, nothing at all, period. I know stuff on it, but you will never, ever see this. It's gonna be kept quiet until we pop up in the show, and then you'll see what it looks like. I guarantee you, it is going to be a crusher. That's what it's designed to do. That's what we're designing it to do. And while we're doing all this, we're going to be testing samples against it, but you'll never see the video demonstrations. They'll all be marked private. It'll be between me and the person we're signing the contract with. They'll be getting the information. Everybody else can't get it. But it's going to be a game changer. I will be obtaining a sample sheet of diamond technology, just so you know, but you'll never see it on YouTube. You won't see any demonstrations. Nobody won't see anything. This is something we have to keep a secret until we pop up at a show. And when we do pop up at the next show, we get a chance to come to a show, whatever, we're going to be there either way, but we can't show you what we're working on. So you'll see stuff that says project so-and-so and so, or whatever so-and-so and so, whatever nickname we give it. Yeah, you'll see it at the show when we unveil it. But until then, we're going to be collecting sample sheets. Every certified, and I don't want their other screens. I want the best of the best technology that they had to offer. That's the only thing we're testing in. I don't care about the in-betweens, the mids, the grays. I don't care about none of them. I want your very best screen, because I want a technology, when we bring it out, it's designed to level anything that they're high performance screen. If I can knock out all their, well, we did that already. My series is way too close right there. I gotta separate that. Why is that so close? It should not be that close. What are you doing? You're supposed to be separated on there. Okay, hold on. No, I forgot. I can't separate. That's a separate word. You can separate it from here. There we go. That's why I want to separate it. All right, it's better. All right, yeah. So, yeah, that's what I'm working on. So we can't show any demonstrations. We can't show any videos of it. No one can see it. The only people that can see it is the people that are going to be connected to us through the contract. Those are the only ones that can see it. Other than that, no one can see it. So, message to certified screens out there. Yeah, there is something coming your way. It's going to be really interesting. I think you're going to like the technology, you know what I mean? But, like again, we're going to be testing your best and top screens. And I won't be ordering. Someone else will be placing the orders, because I don't want to get any wind that I'm the one collecting the screens. Especially diamond. We're definitely getting your stuff today, so you know that. But so you know that you can't file anything, you can't do anything at the end of the day, because the videos will never be posted. Everything's going to be kept secret. You'll see my screen when we pop up at a show. I would strongly advise you not being at the same place I'm at, and do not get a booth next to me. Trust me, you don't want that. If you thought the product we had, what was a D5K in 2015 was a nightmare, this thing is going to be an absolute insane beast. Woo! It's going to be extremely lightweight, I can tell you that. And this thing is going to be at the filter light like there is no freaking tomorrow. It's going to be beyond STEM killer technology. But then again, when you think about it, when you test the screen for game capability, and it can absorb sunlight, you know something bad, something crazy is coming. This ain't bad, but something's crazy is coming. And we can mass produce that over and over and over again, that same element, and basically make it better than what it is. So imagine a technology that has an absolute insane black level, colors beyond your wildest dreams, and it can absorb sunlight at the same time and not even fade or wash out. Woo! It's coming. We got it. But I can't tell you about it. Oh, that's all I can tell you. None of that. Well, you have to have an ultra short though projector. No, we're gonna run all that stuff at the end of the day. We won't support the knockoff projectors. We won't support those. So that tells you, if you want the best screen on the market, then you can't use those projectors. And I've literally had those companies contact me and ask me about basically making a black. We can't. There's no way in the world possible. It doesn't work. I don't know what's wrong with this projector. It just don't work. What time we got here? Boom, bum, bum, bum. Listen to my music. I love this music so much. We got 10:02. got time. All right, let's start the basics on our page. Now it's up and ready to go. I can't wait for this new technology we're working on. I can't wait. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful. Now the glass screens, they're gonna be a little pricey. And the reason why, because glass ain't cheap. It really isn't. It's not. I did the research on tempered, heat resistant glass. It is almost $800, almost $900 just for a 46, I think it's 46, 48 by 96. So that's expensive. And those are going to be the luxury screens. The company we're dealing with, they're going to be doing laser edging and all that fancy design. It's going to look elegant. We have a custom frame designed around it. One is going to be in 24 karat gold. The other one is going to be, we haven't decided what frame it's going to be, but it's going to be cool. And this is going to allow you to take a little thin frame, by the way. And this will allow it to have a mechanism that will connect right to your wall. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous. And you can sit there and say, oh, my projection screen, it's glass. That's glass. That's going to be sick. So I will, these frames are going to be interesting. So I don't know if I'm going to do one in platinum or something, but they're going to be really interesting frames. Yeah, it's going to be top luxury right there. Let me see. All right, so this is all done. I'm chatting like a cat. I'm going to get chatty catty in here. I kind of got to cut down right here because I want to get to the part. I'm going to feed the birds. I'm bringing popcorn with me this time to feed the birds. Let me see. Okay, so all this done. Let me go save this. So we have this now. Now we show off the Leviathan and the Sugar Plum Fairy. Our booth's gonna be crazy. It is gonna be crazy. I can't wait to do the Sugar Plum Fairy and the Leviathan's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. I might get one of those Chinese dragons and hire a crew to do that. Oh man, that'd be sick for that freaking screen. It's gonna be a whole showcase in there. I want to change the way they do things and these showcases. It's boring. I watch these down here. We got the freaking screen right here and the line. Go the same way, same thing. Blah 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 blah. I want to do something different. Have our mascots dressed like fairies and stuff. Got bobbleheads. Make a whole show out of the whole thing. And then have our screen come up. Oh, by the way, Sugar Plum Fairy, we decided it's going to be a physical projection screen, and it's going to be both front and rear. Because I need the projector to hit from the back. I need the image to just come up, the Sugar Plum Fairy, showcase, or show off it, and it's going to be beautiful. I cannot wait. Something different. Are we going to get a lot of publicity? We'll just set it up with the gaming systems, where we'll have, like, I don't know, hopefully a PS5 and all different game systems up there, Xbox, all PC, stuff like that. You know, Wii U, or sorry, I said Wii U, Switch. So, you know, make it the ultimate gaming screen. So they specialize in marketing. So the boxes that I want this stuff in, the containers are already 3D printed because I want a special kind of container, something different from everybody else's. I don't want the same paint containers. And the designs on it, we're going to be doing those with some kind of, we're going to bring a graphic designer in. I'm still keeping my labels because they're copyrighted, but it's going to be done a lot more professional. Because I want this product to be able to sit up there on, you know, Best Buy. It's up there, you have that technology up there, and it has to look really professional, and that's what their field is. All those barcodes and all that stuff that has to be done, yeah, they do all that stuff, so that's what's amazing. I can't wait to link up with them, show them some of the stuff we're going to be working on. All right, let's get over here and let's get some of these cool demonstrations up here. We published it, right? Yeah, we did publish it right here. So this is going to help those of you out that are doing something for the first time in home theater, and there's a lot of questions, and this is what the link page is going to allow you to be able to do. All right, so let's go over here and let's up this a little bit. Taco, are you fighting your giant fish for Hortico? So basically, there is going to be a group coming on for Taco. I told you, Taco's got his own screen paint coming out. And his screen paint, yeah, it's going to be a beast. It's going to be designed. I'm building it myself. It's going to be designed to knock out certifies. Anything we design is not to knock out certifies. But his product is a little different because all of Taco's sales goes to the SPCA for help animals out and for abused animals. We're going to get back to help those out. That's what's important about Taco's own screen painting. Because I got Taco. Taco was a stray when I got him. Well, actually, Taco chose me. Ain't that right, Taco? Brown? Brown. All right. Let's see. Let's go over here and I need to go to my navigation, my other page, and let's find our link page. Where we at? Here we go. Get the link page. Boom. Because we had a problem getting access to the link page. So let's see if we're in there if we got access to the page. Yes, this is the link page. All right, we're going to go in here and we're going to change some stuff out in here. These are links for this and the other, but I want to put videos in here. Oh yeah, we did. See, as I'm saying, I built this stuff ahead of time and literally forgot I did it. I did actually put this stuff in here. Projector and building tutorials. Literally put this stuff in here ahead of time. Oh yes, these are rules and regulations for copyrights. All that in there. Yep, I put all this stuff in here. Yep, this is the label we put in here. Woo! All right, we don't need all this because we have this embedded in the shopping carts. Our copyrights and all that stuff are all embedded into our shopping carts. We've got the policy right in there for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn this all into videos. So first, I'm just going to put the first ones in. Let's go over here, countryside. Not there, over here. So this is all the motorized projection screens that painted and displayed are in here, in this crazy right here. Oh, you ever seen the wallpaper screens? No, these are different wallpaper screens. These are crazy pre-coded wallpaper screens we're doing. Well, actually doing pre-coded screens. We did that. 120-inch motorized tension screen. Remember I told you there's a company called D&H, I think that's what it was called. They had these 120-inch tension screens. They were like $650. You know how cheap that is for a motorized screen? Especially at 120 inches in tension? Extremely cheap. You can spend $3,000 for a screen like that, easily. I'm gonna show you this. This is crazy. And the company can't find them anymore. Look at this. That is my, there we go. That is a 120-inch tension frame. You see the little curve right there? Look at the remote control. That thing was gorgeous, man. I should have bought one for myself. They were white and we coated them black, turned them black. We sold that, the entire screen. So we sold the screen coated with the technology for around $2,700. We sold about 10 of them. But then the company disappeared and we had to stop selling them. A white screen, especially with black casing, black remote control, because you pay extra for that black color, you're talking about $3-4 grand easily. And that's just white. Black technology embedded onto that, I'm talking about an extremely very expensive screen. That's one of our technologies we're using. Actually, Fusion Black, 120-inch, 16:9 motorized projection screen. One of the things I learned about this when I was doing this job was this is extremely expensive to ship. That's where I knew it found acknowledged. You learn knowledge out of all this stuff. So this screen right here, at the size of it, basically the post office won't ship it because the post office only ships a certain size. And since the post office only ships a certain size, you have to go through FedEx or UPS or somebody else, but basically it has to go by freight automatically. So it's it's $300 for the lift truck to come and lift it up, which is bull crap at the end of the day, because literally me and my ex carried this thing down this narrow driveway to the lift truck on the other side, and all the guy did was put out his hands and put their hands out and they put it onto the truck. $300 for that. And then there's the $600 for basically sending it to its destination. It was going to Florida and it was $600. Do you know what it costs to ship this thing to California? So what we do is California being the farthest from us, we basically calculate what's the worst this thing is going to cost us. We're talking about a couple of grand easily. Very expensive. How do companies do it? Well, they got corporate licenses at the end of the day. They have all kinds of breaks at the end of the day. And again, they basically have perks. There's perks basically, if you ship out tons of screens, you can show that you're shipping out tons of these every freaking day. They give you all these massive discounts. So it costs you pretty much next to nothing to ship one of these from A to B with no problem. But if you're basically a smaller company, this is going to kill you. So out of $2,700, I was able to get a good amount of money back and shipping to Florida. If we were to ship this to California, nope, it's not going to happen. So these screens were not eligible in California. Anywhere that was at a certain distance where it started costing a couple of $1,000s, it was not available. Was one of them. We're not posting this one. We need to post how to paint a screen. All right, so this is one of the screens we set up over here. It's my floor and ceiling setup. This is a paint on demonstration, but I want to start from something with scratch. This is part one. I think it's part two. Or part one is the paint on for that one, isn't it? Yeah, that's taking it right out of the box. Now, usually if you're painting, like, okay, so if you want to keep the border, I don't know why you want to keep it because our paint is black, but if you want to keep the border, it's up to you, but you don't have to. We did a screen, we actually expand the screen size. The benefit of black technology over gray and white is with gray and white, you have to keep the border. You have no choice. With a black technology, you don't have to keep the border. So you can actually make your screen larger. One of the screens we had is around 92 inches. So at 92 inches and at 2 inches per each border right there, you gain actually, it's 2 inches you have to put for the top, mind you, because you're gonna have 2 inches here, 2 inches here, 2 inches here. That's 6, this would be 8, which means you have 92, have almost approximately almost 100-inch screen. Not 100-inch screen, yeah. Because you'll gain 2 inches per each side. It's 2-inch border here, 2 inch here, that's 4, 2 inch here, that's 6, 2 inches you have to add extra because it's going to be uneven. If you don't, that'll be 8. The screen's 92 inches, and 2 and 8 is 10, so that would give you 100 inches out of a 92 because you can use the borders as a screen because your screen is borderless. So basically when you project your screen, you're probably going to be about an inch off, probably about an inch off at the most, so you're going to be probably around 99 or probably around 98. So we're going to use this one. Did I paint this one in too? Yeah, I always paint these in. Yeah, this one was painted in. There we go. All right, so I'm going to use this one right here. Let's go over to, right now I'm talking to a company right now overseas. They have white projection screens, dozens and dozens of white screens. And they sent me an email asking me if I wanted to buy their screen. So what for? I mean, bottom line is at the end of the day, we just can convert them to black technology anyway, so it's no point. But we can actually help them. So if you have a company where you sell white screens, not only can we increase your profits at the end of the day, but you can make claim that your screens are ambient light projection, can pull 100% contrast, both ultra short throw and long throw. And again, they can weatherproof, not the case in itself. You have to have a weatherproof screen for that, weatherproof motorized projection screen, but you can take it outside. So you would increase your profits because our technology shows that you can knock out $3,000 and $4,000 projection screens. So that's what they're looking into right now. They're going through my pages and they're looking in how they can take all those white screens, coated with our black technology, and now they have an ambient light projection black screen that's cost less than certified, and they can make a lot of money off of us. All right, I want to keep that there for that one. I want to get this one. Also, too, and rebuild a frame. Where's the frame at? Frame. Here we go. We'll come out of that one, and let me see which one this was. Oh, that is the borderless. This is the borderless screen. Speaking of motorized projection screens, this is an all-white screen right here. It used to be an all-white screen. This whole entire screen is painted from edge to edge, which means this is a 100-inch screen now from 92 because we added 2 inches for each border, including the top, and gave us a 100-inch screen out of 92 inches. That's the advantage point right there. I've actually did a demonstration where we had a $3,000 Dark Star 9 versus a $78 motorized screen. Once coated with our technology, we could beat the Dark Star 9 with it. Let's show you in the dark. Why? Gray and white screens don't work. There we go. They don't pick up, they don't see. Can't even pick up contrast. Keep in mind, as I said before, when you use gray and white product, gray and white screens, you're not updating your screen, you're downgrading your screen. That's what you just did to it. All right, I'm gonna want to put this one in here too. Well, it's in the demonstration page, but yeah, we might just show that one. I'm gonna see if I got one in here for painting that one. We can always go back to that one. This is another one. This one I paint the screen with one hand. It's actually when I paint the screen with one hand. There's another one right there. One is not motorized projection screens. Paint a demonstration. That's the other fixed machine. Just short throw. Got the motorized tension screen. I think I painted the tension screen live on camera. Oh, there's another one right there. Another motorized projection screen right there. Painted up. Did I do it? No, I do a paint job. I always do a paint job when I paint them up. Oh, I had 2 of these back to back. There's another one upstairs right there in the other room. All right. Ultra short there right there. Oh, that's the Optima GT 5500 right there in that room over there. Oh yes, this is a customized gaming screen right there. Boom, with projector to match with it. This thing is beautiful. I'm gonna do a couple more of these. These were nice to do. This is my custom nuke screen. I actually customized this whole entire screen, all customized. It was a Fallout design with projector, customized stand with LED lights and everything to match. Man, that was a nice project. That was a fun project. I'm gonna put this in here. Oh no, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put a section on how to and then put a section on results. So we'll put this section in results. Let's see what else we got here. Outside motorized projection screen. Let me blow this up for this, you guys can see this. Outside motorized projection screen. We built that stand too for it. Motorized projection screens and gray screens don't work for motorized projection screens. It's a no-no. You don't use gray screen paint on your freaking screens. White is bad enough. You're gonna have a white screen already. If you upgrade it with a gray, this is gonna be your reaction. Yeah. All right. Let's get stuff and see what else we got on here. How to upgrade your projector. There's the outside motorized projection right there. Sorry about that, people. That stand was easy to build too. So basically the hardest thing is when you put a motorized projection screen, when wind hits it, it blows it all over the place. But that stand was designed so if wind hit it from the side or from the front, from the back or from the side, that it would stay. It wouldn't move. It wouldn't cause any distortion. See how clean the image looks? At 6:39. There we out there with the projector right there. Matter of fact, the projector got right side of me. That's my Sony VPL FH30, $300. That's it. So I have the blueprints on how to build that stand. I'm going to put them on there too. So with our ideas, everything we had on constructing and building stands and outdoor screens, this will help you out when you buy our products. Not only will you be getting an advancement on our technology, but on top of that, we'll show you how to utilize it the best way possible. And again, no expensive projectors required. $300 projector. Same projector you're seeing right there. It's the same projector. It's right over there. It's my same unit right there. Oh, that was a fun set right there. The people on the other end, way over there, was watching my screen. I didn't realize. When I took it down to build the other one, they were like, "Oh, you're not using that. We're watching that." I was like, "Well, I was going to build something else and put it there. This spot in this place." So that's an all-white screen, and we converted it into that technology. Oh, that was a fun build. I'm gonna build me another one, but I'm gonna probably do a much bigger screen. Let's see. Oh man, this is another outdoor motorized projection screen right here. Let me shrink this out a little for you guys. There we go. That's another one I did right there. Those screens were so cheap. They were like 78, 68 bucks. We did this in 720p. This is a 720p setup. Another cheap projector. Won't cost you any money. If I'm doing well, actually at that particular time, around 6 o'clock, 5,000 is required, but after you reach the 6 o'clock mark, you can run literally anything you want out there. It doesn't make a difference. So when I tell you that we have experience with motorized projection screens, we have done them to death. All right, this one right here is what we're going. I don't want to forget the Pac-Man screen on here. There's another one right there. That's on a $270 projector right there. That's the only purpose I see for the white screen is just to coat it with our technology. What was this right here? This was another one right here. Oh, outside. Another one outside. This is why I know my technology is going to do extremely well. When we've got two areas that we're basically going to corner, home theater and outside. Because again, all screens outside are white screens. They don't operate outside at all, period. Our technology outside is a freaking beast because it's designed to absorb light. And now with that new coating we're going to be developing in 2024 with that sun killer technology, oh man, this is going to be a cakewalk. Going to allow our customers, mind you, people who have outside projection screen setups don't see this ever. They see a washed out bland image, and this is what they consider to be the normal. They're not used to seeing a screen come up that clean. A gray screen won't register out there that much light because it can't even see contrast. A white screen can't see it at all because it has no contrast. That technology can read it. So you know how reaction people get when they see a screen fired up that looks like that? It's the reason why you don't see a lot of people really enjoying outdoor screens because it's a washed out screen. The image on your cell phone looks better. Why would you watch a screen that you could barely see, but on a cell phone it looks far more better? It's supposed to match the cell phone. So that's why we had neighbors when they came out and saw the screen, they couldn't believe it. They thought they were looking at a TV. Like, no, the projector's in the behind the door. This is why this stuff is going to sell like crazy. You can go outside at 12 o'clock in the afternoon and watch Despicable Me off a screen that costs you under 70 bucks. My projector behind me was an Epson projector. It cost me $200. That's it. So basically, I can sit in my chair, watch my screen here outside, and then turn and watch my screen sitting against the wall. Look, I'm looking at the PlayStation menu while I'm inside the house, watching the screen out there. There's my projector way back there. Keep in mind, even though it's right here on the porch, you have light coming from here, light coming from here. There's light going back and forth across this screen. So for the restaurants and eateries we have up here who spend the money for these expensive, how much money an outdoor TV costs is not cheap. You can spend almost $30,000 for one that's almost around 20 inches. They're expensive. This is a 100-inch screen that we can turn into a 100-inch screen, 150-inch screen. You have this under an awning area like we have here near the porch. You can go out there and you can have your guests go out there and they can watch movies right there at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. You know how cheap this thing is to put together? Now people may say, yeah, but the paint costs $300 and $400. Yeah, $300, $400, but guess how much money you save at the end? If you had a gray screen or white screen out there, you want to spend at least about a couple of grand for a projector. It's going to have to be venues. It's probably going to be 7,000 lumens to pick up that image. And at that, the image is still going to be washed out. Mind you, 7,000 lumens, you're introducing the screen to more light, so you're washing it out even faster. You can watch that on my demo with the church. We had a 7,000 lumen projector and the screen was washing out, because they were introducing too much light to the screen. If you drop the lumen count to avoid that, now you don't have enough light to hit the screen. That technology did it at 3,000 lumen on the Epson projector we're using right now in the demonstration. And instead of you spending $30,000 for a TV, got around 70 bucks for the screen, about $300 to $100 for the screen paint, and $200 for the projector. How much money did you just spend compared to a $30,000 TV outside? There you go. It sells itself. That's the reason why they're signing this contract. It literally sells itself. All they would have to do is go up, set one of those out at one of those restaurants, have the screen come down, hit it, and that's it. How much does this cost? This costs la 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 la. You got to pay for the product, so and so and so. And if they charge $1,000 for the product, it still costs less than a $30,000 screen outside at 20 inches. Yep, there you go. Sells itself. This is why people are well, you can't go through me for a contract. You can't. You have to go through them. Those of you who make those white projection screens, you want to make some money off your product, you contact us. We have technology to make that white screen do this at the end of the day. You know how much money you can start selling your screens for? A lot more than what you were selling them for. take this demo right here. I'm gonna drop this bad boy on my Facebook page. I'm gonna go to Facebook. Let's see. Right here. There's my screen right here inside. So you're walking through. There's my projector right there. That's an Epson right there. I bought that projector because one of the places I was at, they had an Epson projector just like that. And I wanted one. I said, I want that projector. Ended up getting one for $200. So let me see. That one we did already, right? For that one. Oh, this is the one I painted the screen with one hand while I was laying against the wall. We're gonna put this also too in the link page. Where's the link page at? I'm gonna put this one right here for y'all. So you can go into the link page. You can check out demonstrations on how to paint the screen. Heck, if you're not even coming here to buy something, still check out the link page. Get some knowledge at the end of the day. So I'm putting all this stuff in here for you. All right, so that's in there for you. Let's go back over to our video right here. So get done painting this entire thing. That's also tension. That's another tension screen I had. That was using a 600 by 800 720p ViewSonic projector right there. I paid about, I think, $130 for it off of eBay. And as you can see, it's tension. See the little lines coming down. Tensions usually have that little dip in there. All right, see if we got any more in there. Let's see. Dual motorized projection screens. This one was outside. That's the gaming screen. I don't think I even did a tutorial on how to do. Did I do a tutorial on how to do the gaming screen? Not sure. Let's see. That was Titan. Upgrade gray screen. Is this one we did against the? I think we did a Dark Star 9. One of these we did a Dark Star 9 versus our product versus a Dark Star 9. Let me see. Oh, this is a custom hand painted screen. This screen was custom hand painted for the artwork. This is a Pac-Man screen. Let's see. Where's that? Yeah, that's the Pac-Man screen. Customized painted Pac-Man screen. Didn't say what screen paint I was using with that one. All right. Oh yeah, remember this one. This is another one we did. It's a good one right here. I had two back-to-back screens in here. These are fixed frames. We're gonna do some fixed frames in here too. I actually assembled some fixed frames on live. Oh my goodness. This right here is my, oh, go back to that one right there. That was hot. This right here is my portrait. Oh, I forgot about this thing. I want one of these in glass. I definitely want one of these in glass. That was my screen I had set up for my office. It was 100, was it 106 inch? I think it was 106 inch portrait screen for work. Oh, that thing was so much fun. I miss that screen so much. I want a portrait screen. This is what I go. This is why I have so many screens, because I miss it. That was such a fun screen. Oh man, that was a fun screen. Doing the portrait. Look at this. Oh, don't mess this up. Go back. I want to see that a little bit. I'm sorry, I'm off center. I love doing the portrait screens. I could do one here on the wall right now because you got a projector set up and you got to run it through. Well, here's the thing. If you're going to do the portrait, you have two ways you could do it. You could do it with the Chrissy LW 400s because they have a handle at the bottom. So since the handle at the bottom, there's no vent, so you can stand it straight up and you can do it that way, but you have to run it through a computer. It's go to a computer and go to your freaking back button, your desktop, and you have to basically change it to portrait in there. That's how you do it that way. But if you're going to be doing it off anything at the end of the day, there's a special projector that does this. A couple of them. Panasonic has one, and I do know that the Sony VPL FH31s have them. The 30s don't have them, and the 36 don't have them. The 36 has edge bleeding technology. If you get two of them, it's like a one hit. They click together. If you can find another one, because they're kind of hard to get. And the FH30s have twin mode. We can watch two screens at the same time. But these right here, you have to do this with a computer. Or if you can't do it with a computer and you want to run something else, you're going to have to find a projector that has portrait mode capabilities. There's my cheap projector right here. Chip projection screen. There's my setup over there. I try to do, when I do my setups for my environments, I try to do something differently that nobody else is doing. So to show multiple screens in one environment, you know what I mean? Just shows people how well, what you can do with our technology. Try to get people to think way outside the box. See, when I'm bringing the screen up, see the difference between the wall and the screen? That's the advantage point of our technology. Look at all the projectors. Gee whiz, I had a ton of projectors. A lot of projectors. I told you, if you're going to be testing screen paints, you have to have this many machines. You have to. You need to know how your screen's going to react on different calibers of projectors. You can't just go in and use the same projector every single day. It doesn't work that way. Because what may look good to you could look awful to somebody else on their projector. That's why you have to be able to test it on so many different forms of projectors. We got Pico projectors down here, projectors ranging from 400, 800, 600 lumen projectors down here. That's my black projector right there. Panasonic, that was a 1500 lumen projector. We got Sony's big boy venues, ultra short throws, Epson, all that. You got to have all that stuff to test screens. See all at the bottom, these are all my replacement lamps, all that stuff. So all that time I was in the house, I was doing mad testing in there on everything, doing unboxings, all that stuff. So all that knowledge that I obtained from the house, I got it here. I can use it here anytime I want to because I have that knowledge. I can always go back to any one of these demonstrations and say, look, we use that projector, this projector, this projector, that projector, blah, 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 blah. Been there and done it. But if you're doing the same projector day in and day out, it's not going to go well for you. It's not. I'm getting a bigger collection than that. When I get the other setup, I'm going to get me a much bigger collection than that. And the reason why I could afford to buy all those projectors, you know what? They didn't cost me anything because the technology that we developed makes the projector look absolutely incredible. So we didn't have to spend tons of money for a projector to fix something that the screen can't do. It needed a projector to fix it. No, our screens do all the work. That's a black screen generating a white level that high. So that's why I had all those projectors in there because again, You're going to spend $3,000, $4,000 for a projector. Any projectors I can buy with that kind of money at the end of the day? That's why we had tons of projectors. See the white levels on that technology? And now the stuff we have now is way beyond that. It's way beyond that. Stuff coming out in 2024 is going to be absolutely insane. Oh, man. Look, go downstairs. There's my other setup downstairs. That's a 720p. Got another screen right there on display. I think that's a 230, but that's a 235.1, 235 way over here. And that's why I said, you see the demonstrations we're showing off. I can walk from one room. This is in daytime with all my lights on. All my screens fire up. And people question my capabilities at the end of the day. And yet no one has these demonstrations. Name one person that's doing demonstrations on this level. There's no surprise I can come in here and fire up a screen at 159 inches and with no problem. Or fire up a 1,000 lumen projector because the technology is designed to do it. To another room, fire up here. Got my portrait on the wall, fire up over there. So the people who are invested in my company, they've seen this. This is why I explained to you that this is their intention. Their intention is to get that technology to the next level because what it's designed to do. Now them booths that I see over there at the showrooms, they don't use this much light in their booth. We can use lighting in our booth just like this. I can have a room set up in there that you can walk in and be just as bright as this environment right here. They couldn't pull up in that environment. You know why? Because the screens wash out. They don't pull contrast. You have to read 100% contrast to do that kind of stuff. Sorry about that. And then if you read 100% contrast, you still are going to have to pull a high enough white level. And you're going to have to test your product against other black screens and black paints and all that stuff at the end of the day to show you pull a higher white level than anything else and maintain color at the same time. Do you have any idea? Just to give you an idea. Do you know how complicated that is at the end of the day? You have to get a black screen to generate a white light, and not only generate a white light, maintain perfect color balance at the exact same time, and absorb light in the environment on different calibers of projectors. And you have to do this inside and outside. Yeah. And then we watch people do demonstrations. They don't even have anywhere near as many projectors as I own. You don't even know the outcome of what would happen if you were to use a different caliber projector. What would be the reaction? You got some black screens out there that can't even work with ultra short throw. And that's a problem. You can't run off an ultra short throw. There's a problem. We could run off anything we stick on that thing as long as it's name brand. Then come downstairs, display an image off a screen from a projector that's sitting around 20 feet from the screen. 720p Christie projector, NEC for the floor, for the ceiling. Where was the other projector at? That's the NEC for the ceiling. Where was the other one at? I'm trying to see where is that. Where's the other one at? Oh yeah, that right there. I was like, oh man, I hate it when that projector broke, man. That is a short throw Christie. Do you have any idea how hard it is to get a short throw? Oh wait, I forgot I got two of them. Well, they were hard to get on that one. But that particular model, very hard to get because that was customly installed in, that's why. And if you notice, when you watch a demonstration, see all that light in the background? You can see my PS4 running in the back with all that light hitting the screen. At the same time you're watching that one, and at the same time one's firing up on the roof, on the ceiling. Ah, I missed that projector. That was a really good projector, man. Broke my heart when that thing broke. Look at that. Yeah, I'm gonna finish my page. I'm gonna put all this around. I'm posting this to my Facebook page. I gotta post that. That's a good demonstration. That's a really good demonstration. The walkthrough. That's what I said. Our demonstrations are unmatched. Yeah, I see people with ultra short throws, and I'm saying one person. I see a lot of people with ultra short throws buried in the dark. And they get mad at me because my product sells for $300 and $400. That's why it sells for $300 and $400, because people aren't trapped in the dark. And you got to turn your living room into a cave at the end of the day. You can treat these screens just like it's TV, and at the end of the day, you don't even have to spend all this money for an expensive projector. $3 grand? You got to be kidding me. I can put ultra short throws to my entire unit with no problem whatsoever. I can put any projectors in my entire unit, and I got screens outside on top of that. I did one walkthrough. We walked through the entire area and put screens outside. Let me see. That's a good one. I left that there, so I always come back and get that one. Man, that was a good demonstration. I miss my portrait. What time we got here? Oh, it's almost time for me to go. 235.1 custom painted to the wall. Oh, man, that was another one I like too. That's another favorite projector. That projector that screen had two different settings. It was cut for 235.1. What's this one right here? That's another motorized screen. Oh, this must be the Titan painted and motorized projection screen. Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. That's a Supreme 12, Era 12. That's another one I painted by hand. That's another screen. This one was this is Supreme 7. Told you we've been doing this for a while. Supreme 7 painted to a screen. Let me see. I'm gonna go over here and grab this one right here. Now, if you're a company and you do have white projection screens and you want to sell them for a much higher price, basically having a true ambient light projection technology, 100% contrast with no fade, no washout, or no expensive projectors required, you can contact my company. Let me see. I need to go here and grab this real quick. Give me this arrangement on this. I need to get this right here. Because again, as I said before, we used to make great products. And I'm going to tell you right from the door, from a person who has a lot of experience in great screen paints, you're not upgrading your screen, you're actually downgrading it. And if anyone says you're not downgrading it, well, show me 100% contrast. Because if you can't give me 100% contrast, you just downgraded my screen. Does your screen have ambient light projection technology embedded into it? If it doesn't, you have a downgrade. You just described white screens. White screens don't have ambient light projection technology. And if you can't pick up 100% contrast, and you don't have ambient light projection technology, guess what else you can't see? You can't see color. right. There's one right here. I need one more for that one. I love when people sit there and say, well, my product is high. Yeah, show me contrast. Because you have to have 100. I can never understand this, people. Why do we always white levels, color, but we forget the contrast? What is the deal with forgetting the contrast? What is wrong there? Because I literally get this when I go to form sites all the time. Well, Roscoe, where's the contrast? You do know you need contrast to generate deeper and more richer colors. This also adds in adding more depth, refined image, more detail, and actually distorts where you have distortion that comes on the screen. You know, when you pull your projector out and you basically stress out your pixels when you're pulling your projector back, do you know that basically that black screens can give you a much more detailed, more refined image because the image is black? This is the reason why they give you tons of contrast on a projector to fix that problem. You won't have that issue if your screen's black. So I can never understand how I see screen paints out there bragging and boasting about how they're supposed to be future products, but you can't see 100% contrast. Any screen that can read 100% contrast is a more advanced screen. Darker screens cost more. I have never seen on any category of any company, you name a company, that says, hey, we got a lead screen collection here. The gray screens and white screens are the most expensive, the gunmetal and black screens are the cheapest. No, it's the other way around. The darker the screen, the more expensive the screen. So basically, to have a future screen, you have to be able to see white levels, contrast, and color. That's what you have to be able to read. You can't read them, your screen is not future. Let me get over here and get me one more. I'm gonna see, we got that one right there. We did this one on a painting too. I'm gonna see if we got another one here too. I'm gonna do motorizers on that one. Oh, this is right here, easy, do it yourself, how to build your own frame. And this is a good one right here. This helps people how to build your own frame. I'm gonna put this in here. This is the last video I'm gonna put in because I gotta go take care of some business. But I just had to voice that opinion real quick because again, like I said, if your screen's future, then you should have no problem picking up 100% contrast and doing that in a fully lit environment. If your screen can't do that, then you don't have a future screen. Even gunmetals can do that. They can't pick up 100% contrast, but they can pick up an extremely high contrast level. And gunmetals can do it in a fully lit environment. If your screen can't do that, then you have a screen that's not even basically in the, it's more in the past. So this right here is a do-it-yourself, how to design your own projection screen, fixed frame screen, how to build them. You got it right here. This is another one showing you how to paint motorized projection screens. We're going to be adding some more stuff in there. We did outdoor screens, paint-on demonstrations, aluminum fixed frame screens, assembles, stuff like that. We're going to have all that in here. So let me go in here and put links and info. I'm going to save this right here so we got it right there. I'm gonna go, this is done. I'm gonna go publish this. And I got a group of people, I got some things I gotta take care of today. Hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Check out the link page where you can get all kinds of information and more information on our products and basically how to utilize our screen paint technology to get the best from your projector investment. Also too, if you're into gunmetal technology, check out the most amazing gunmetal you will ever see under Crystal Edge Technology screens. Right there, we are basically selling the most amazing gunmetal products you can possibly think of. You will freaking love it. Gotta go. Thank you all and God bless.